In this video, we will be going over how to play number 92 in Essential Elements Book 1, the can-can. This lesson is for both cello and bass. Today we're only going to be working on the A part in this song. The B part will be in a different video. Remember, the A part is the melody. If you look at the can-can, you're going to see how there are two systems stacked on top of each other, with the top line being the A part and the bottom part, top line, being the B part. So today we're just going to be working on the two A lines. And I'm going to recommend that you take some time and write in where you have the skips in your music. So let's go through our notes together. I think I'm going to play it for you first just to hear what it sounds like. And I want you to be thinking about what your first couple notes are as I do that. Here is the melody of the can-can. Cool, right? Okay, so let's take a look at the beginning. We're gonna work like a couple of measures at a time. So let's start at the beginning. We start on our middle line, D. Now, our rhythm in this piece is sort of, for the most part, is a repeating pattern of ta, ta, ti, 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 ta, ta, ti, 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 ti. Quarters and eighth notes. So let's try to get that rhythm in right away when we start at the beginning. Okay, so first two notes, middle line, D. Ready, go. Go up a note, E, and then we have to skip to G. If we're on the cello, we're skipping up to our fourth finger. If we're on the bass, open G, no shifting, okay? So the second measure, we go E, G, F sharp, E. And I would take my pencil, I would write a 4 over that G if I was a cello player for that skip. I would write a 0 over it for the bass, for that skip, okay? And then after we get through that measure, we jump up to our top line. Good. Burritos don't fall apart. Bass, first finger A. Cello, open A. Let's start right on that third measure. Ready? A. A, F sharp, G, E. Oh, I bet I got you off right there. So, right in that fourth measure, we go, if you're a cello player, A, B, F sharp, G, E. Open 1, 3, 4, 1. I would definitely write a 3 over that F sharp if I was a cello player. And if bass players, we're going to have this fourth finger hopping across from B to F sharp. So right on that fourth measure, we go A, B, F sharp, G, E. So that 4-4 hopping across. Okay, so now we're in the fifth measure, and we've landed on some E's, and it looks a little bit like the beginning coming up. So we're right in measure 5, so count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First finger E for everybody. Ready, go. E, E, E. We skip to that G. Down. Now, last two measures of this line, we have a really big skip. We have what's called an octave skip. An octave being 8 notes. So we are skipping from D all the way to our high D. So on cello, we're going right over to our fourth finger D. On bass, we're sliding up to third position for our high D. Okay. And we're going to be going down a D major scale and then landing on the second line. So on the cello, here we're going to be going D, C sharp, E, A, G, F sharp, E. Second line, D. On bass, we're going to be going D shift, D, C sharp, back, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D. Okay. Then we're on the second line. Now, the second line, don't get all worried about how long this piece is, because the second line is very similar to the first line. Where does it stop being the same as the first line? Look through. Just kind of look your eyes up and down, compare. Pause this video, take some time. Okay, the last two measures. That is the only part that's different. The last two measures of this second line. So you know that the first part is all the same, so just transfer your fingers that you've written as notes. And then the last two measures, maybe put a little bracket around them. You can see in my Essential Elements book, I put a little bracket around the last two measures right there. And let's just jump to those last two measures. D, A, E, F sharp, D, D. Or if you're a bass player, D, A, E, F sharp, D, D. Let's try it again together. Ready? Last two measures. Ready? Go. Good. Now, this is a song you're really going to want to practice on your own and get really confident with, and then come back to this video and practice playing with me. So we're going to go ahead now and play a plucking version of this, and then a bowed version of this, and let's do it. So from the beginning, fingers over our instrument, nice bow right on the middle lane near our frog for both cello and bass, and, oh, I said we were plucking, didn't I? Bow down. Let's pluck first. Bow down. Okay, ready? Nice and medium speed. 1 and 2 and. Your fingers ready? You can do it. Hang on. A. There you go. Okay, so you want to be able to go that speed nice and smooth before you even worry about the bow. So now we're going to do a bowed version. So we're grabbing our bow, we're making a beautiful bow hold, middle lane, nice heavy bow, 1 and ready and. And that is the A part of the can-can. If you are a cellist, you might want to take a second. I have a couple fingers I wrote out for cello, bass. I know you know your fingerings. Cello, if you want to freeze, I wrote out a couple things on that melody line that might help you. Have fun. Oh, this is, of course, the first part of the black belt in my orchestra karate challenge.